So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Well read, nice interception. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Played out to the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lahm.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Flashes it across. Corner it is. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Well, what a waste that one is. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Yamal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pele. And it's Lahm. Gullit. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Yamal. Bullet! Off the post! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of...
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Opts for safety. Roberto Carlos. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's there to retrieve it. Pele. Pele. There he goes, motoring forward. Gullit into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now this could be a chance.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pele. Lahm. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Roberto Carlos. Now McTominay. And it's Lahm. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 21.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
El dorsal
Has not gone
18.
well.
El dorsal 22.
Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
El dorsal 19.
Mateus
Messi.
driving
El
forward.
dorsal 7.
Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Romario. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior, and here's Bale. Yamal, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Romario has it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto, he rises! Just off target.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up
La
and
asistencia
move
a
on.
este partido asciende a
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
96.847 espectadores.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. Now it's Bale. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
Can he finish? That's a half-decent try. Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Out for a throw. McTominay. Messi. And it's Neymar. And this is from Mario.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira. And it's hoisted clear. So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
So what can they make of this? And it's Zanetti. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bale powering forward here. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Bale. Kaká.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Bale. Now back. And the outcome inevitable. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good take in a good area. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, getting the best out. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Thuram. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Pelé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good read, needed to be. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. This is the time you need that pace.
Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Dembele. Pele. So, what can they make of this? Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. Nesta. Oh, can he get onto this? Yeah. Ambitious ball here. Fired deep towards the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And now the breakaway. Now that's well seen too. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Kaka. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pepe. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. Ibrahimovic. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
And the action is back on the way.
Serán
The first half brought no goals.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 19. Messi.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the counter is on. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Dembele. Just eases him off the ball. Kaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Mateus. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Floated through. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there's a probing ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Messi. Oh, now can they counter? Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dembele, that is lovely.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. And it's Kaká. Roberto Carlos is onto this. Nesta with the clearance. And he has been fouled there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time
20.
for changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
6.
actually.
Roberto Carlos. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7. El dorsal 17. Neymar. El dorsal
This has been a
14.
better game
Se va a
than the
llevar a cabo un
scoreline
cambio
suggests,
de
and it
jugadores.
really does merit a goal.
Nesta deals with that comfortably. Into the last 5 minutes. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And a chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi. Oh, that's superb. Yamal. Vieira. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Pelé, and here's Dembele. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent...
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Pelé conjures time and space where few can. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Look at shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. And it's Gullit. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cross to the back post. Mateus. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's a throw. And he goes cross-field. Roberto Carlos looks to get on the end of this. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. And it's Gullit. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos, he's through here, and he's in on goal. Dembele is on his own. All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Barcelona gifted a massive chance to further improve their position of comfort. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
No way through there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele. Ibrahimovic, can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. And they're at it again, in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Mateus. Barcelona could counter here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. Played in deep. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Cafu looking to run onto it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's Dembele. That ball looks a good one. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
It's become a case of men against boys. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's superb. And he's straight offside. The message is clear, none shall pass. Can he get it through? Dembele picks it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Throw it. And it's Lahm. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Pele always looking for that half a chance. Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quality ball. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's hoisted clear. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking to go deep.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Maldini. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Dembele. Pele. And this is Pele. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work it. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Roberto. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Mateus. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Real chance! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Dembele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Back into the middle. Dembele touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Knocks it into space. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's bustling through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Gullit. And it's corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, well played, well played. And the shot! It's in! Gullit duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm short changes him with that pass. Pele. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that has not gone well. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos. Rodri, and he's gone backward here. And this is Luis Suarez! Cleared without complication. Looking for a runner. Roberto Carlos.
2 minutos de descuento.
And the counter is on. Gattuso. Now it's Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Messi.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gullit is flagged offside. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. He's got four. It's hit the upright. It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gattuso. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. And here's Romario!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good spread. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Roberto Carlos, and here's Romario. Messi. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has two. Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He's found a way through. And he can clear it away. Luis Suarez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, they could break here. It's played through for him. He's had a shot! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Serán sustituidos por el
Now it's
dorsal
Ibrahimovic.
7, el dorsal
Now it's
14,
Mbappe.
el dorsal 17,
Jordi Alba.
Neymar.
Probing pass.
Se va a llevar a cabo un
All up
cambio
with
de
that
jugadores.
dink over the top. And he's there to belt it away. Hullet. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Hullet. Hullet stood his ground. And Hullet! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And it's slung out wide. And he's intervened well there. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And this is from Mario. That's good play. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kaka. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! Oh, another save.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. This to go one up. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? Mateus. And here's Dembele. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. And here's the chance to counter. Driving forward. Played into space out wide. That is good alertness. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gullit. Oh, good-looking ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal! No foul, says the referee. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Vieira.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Jordi Alba. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Nesta getting this one clear. Lahm. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Thuram. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Thinks about the shot. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Bale. Real chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vieira. Madrid finding their passes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vieira. Look at the space here. Danger averted for now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Caicedo. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Crosses, big header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, look at the space here. Well, now it's... And the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He gets big! And that was very necessary. That has not gone well. Bale. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
That gets things going for the second half.
El dorsal 21.
Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal
Mateus.
19. Messi. El dorsal 7.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... He's going for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's cut it out.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jordi Alba delivers. Mateus with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great ball if he can get there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good... He's got tall! He has done it! Over the hills and far catching them now! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that.
Great chance! Cafu. Bale. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passes short and sharp.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Messi! Nicely spread. He won't be happy with that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Straight through for him. He has a look up. Mateus, quality ball. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Caicedo. Bale, played out wide, and he's intervened well there. And now the breakaway, looking for the run, and this is Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Best. Messi. Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick...
Can he finish? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball to get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Cafu. Now the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Dembele. Drives... Oh, what a climb! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. Real chance here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus. Lahm. Mateus. Lahm has it in a wide position. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Vieira. That's a cute ball. And he whips it in. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Bale. He's having a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Lahm. Pelé. The message is clear, none shall pass. Chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Pele. Pele. Pele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. Some really good ball movement. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dembele. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Good read, needed to be. Bale. Dembele. Oh, that's nice. And this is Roberto Carlos. And this is Dembele. Real chance! They would have been quick to recover this. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And right on half-time, that is... And there's the end of the first half. Still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
El dorsal 19, Messi, el dorsal 14.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Thuram has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries to pass it through. Romario! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that's been won straight back. And here's Romario. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. And Romario! Cafu. That'll be a throw. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gattuso. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
This is Romario. Messi. Bale, looking understandably energised after his goal. Gattuso. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Roberto Carlos. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Romario. Played out wide. Cafu cuts it out. Oh, real chance to break. Oh, that's a key interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Romario. Now it's Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here. And this is Nedved. And this is... Tries a shot! Dispatched clinically. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys...
Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vieira gets rid without sophistication. Kaka. Gattuso, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale, always looking for that half... And that will be it. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm. Again, this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
It's a threatening ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gullit producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He has found a way through, pings it across. Chance! And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Decisions now could see them lose it.
Bale goes steaming forward. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Good ball, good take.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Dembele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Pele really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they win it back again.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked out the run. Cafu is onto this. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Gattuso. Some really good ball movement. Jordi Alba. Vieira. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lahm has it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through. So nearly the perfect ball. Lahm.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Jordi Alba. So what can they make of this? No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba gets into a good position. Oh, sweet feet. Ibrahimovic looking to penetrate opposition lines. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Has a look and plays it forward. And the counter is on. Chips it through. Maldini. Now there's a probing ball. Picked out brilliantly. Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Here we go again.
El dorsal 10.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 17. Neymar.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cafu. And here's Bale. That's a cute ball. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Jordi Alba receives it in a wide position. Maldini getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Bale. Cafu. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Best. Time and again they are repelled. Pull it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And here's Bale. this looks sharp. And this is Ronaldo. Hangs, oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordi Alba. And it's Bale. Well, they could break here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to play him in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That ball looks a good one. Bale. That's the keeper's ball. Cafu chasing after it. Oh, no joy this time. Mateus. Pullet. Lam cuts it out. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Bale. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators.